Good evening, everybody out there in Facebook land. It is Pillow Talk time with Kiki T. Tonight's topic is from a friend of mine, a gentleman. He has been in a relationship with his significant other for the past 3 years. And throughout their time, this woman has become more distant and negative and talks down to him. But when it's time for some kind of money to roll in or she wants something, she becomes overly affectionate and, it becomes very sweet. And so I asked, how she typically is normally, because, when somebody does want something, they are like, oh, please, please give me. They kind of turn into like a child a little bit, And he said normally when she doesn't want anything, she's mean and she talks down on me. And I feel like people who do that have been in a relationship that long with somebody, 3 years isn't long, but it's long enough to where if you are going backwards in the relationship and you're starting to be negative and mean and, even somewhat of a bully, that you are frustrated with this person. And so as a person's significant other, you kind of have to realize that and get to the root of the issue and see what has caused that frustration. But it definitely sounds like, unfortunately, that she's using you, especially if her emotions only come out when it's beneficial to her and she only shows them when she can get something from you. So you really have to evaluate how you feel about yourself and your self-worth in this relationship, because it begins to feel like abuse. And even though it's not mental, it is mental, it's not physical, it definitely is mental. So you do have to take that into consideration and see if you still want to continue on the relationship and take that negativity and be abused by that person. Because you don't have to stay with anyone because you're complacent and because you're used to it and it's comfortable and it works for you. If you're not happy, you need to leave. There's nothing stopping you, and life is way too short for you to live unhappily. So I appreciate you asking me and me being able to share my opinion with you. If anybody else has any questions for me, I would be more than happy to share them with you. As I mentioned, I'm not a counselor. I don't have any kind of degrees under me in that nature anyway. But I definitely value friendships, and I'm here for anybody, and I'm always a sound ear, and I'll do the same thing and broadcast my reply to your question if you don't mind. If you want to talk to me privately and you don't want your information to be aired like that, I'm more than willing to do that, but this is a forum for me, and I feel like people may have some sound advice for you as well. So I think going on Facebook via video and discussing it is very therapeutic and can definitely bring a lot of help to people in the long run. So once again, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to view this video, and you have a wonderful Tuesday.